Hi there. Many of you who've been watching my YouTube videos might be interested to learn that I run free weekly bridge sessions twice a week on Thursdays and Fridays. We start with a lesson on about 6:30 p.m. on Thursdays. This is all UK time. And each session lasts about 30 minutes. Those lessons are free, and there's a link to how to join those lessons in the comments below this video. So after each session, about an hour later, we will play some hands in a RealBridge tournament, and those include some of the hands will reflect what we've just been covering in the talk. The rest of them are random. So those online games are on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 2 p.m. And I'll again put instructions on how to join that tournament in the comments below this message. And if you want any information about any of this, or want to be put on my mailing list, please send me an email to tonystaw@gmail.com. And those of you who've watched my videos will basically know the kinds of topics we cover. For example, this coming Thursday, we'll be looking at declarer play and on making deductions from the opening lead, the play, and the bidding. So, for example, this is one of the hands we'll be looking at. And this is one where you start off by opening 2 no trump with the south hand. North raises you to 3 no trump, and that ends the auction. And let's suppose that West leads a diamond on this hand. So if they lead the 4 of diamonds, let's actually rewind this and start on, if they lead the 4 of diamonds there, and you've got to decide how you're going to play this. We'll start off by counting our top tricks in no trump and then looking at ways to establish more tricks. So I think we've got 2 spades, 2 hearts, 1 diamond, and 1 club. We'll count those as definite top tricks: 2 spades, 2 hearts, 1 diamond, and 1 club. So we start off with 6 top tricks. Obviously, we can make more tricks in clubs in particular, and at some point the way to play the clubs will be to try the club finesse, and if the king of clubs is on our right, we can avoid losing to the king there and make a number of more club tricks. Now, let's suppose we start off by playing low from dummy and East plays the queen. The question is, should you play your ace here? And what we need to do before we decide on what to play is to think about the missing honors, and in particular, who is likely to have the king of diamonds. And I think if West has made the normal lead of their 4th highest from their best suit, their longest suit, West is almost certain to have the king of diamonds. And if that is the case, our jack of diamonds will be a trick, provided that we win this first trick with the ace. In fact, if I click on the GIB link, it will tell me that if I win this trick, I can make an over trick here, whereas if I play low and let East win the queen, I can be defeated. In fact, when this hand was played, nearly everyone played it in 3 no trump, and after the lead of a diamond, only 1 person made it. So you may be used to holding up or ducking in this situation, but what makes this hand different is that you've got the jack of diamonds in dummy, and that you should make the deduction that West is likely to have the king there. So the way we're going to make this contract is to win this trick with the ace, and then we're going to try the club finesse. We're going to cross to dummy with a heart and lead a club, maybe the 10, and if the king doesn't appear, we'll play low. And if West has the king and wins it, we hope that our jack of diamonds is now protected. So if I bring up the 4 hands at this point, you can see that West has won the king of clubs, but if they carry on with another diamond, if I'm following my convictions that they're likely to have the king, they could either cash the king, or if they play a low diamond, I've got to play my jack. So if they play a low diamond, I'm going to play the jack here, and I expect that to win the trick. In fact, it turns out I could have won that one with a 9, but I didn't necessarily know that. So I will play the jack here, and now I will be able to make my contract. Now I will just cash my clubs. Still got a club to take, so I can cross over to dummy with the king of hearts and cash that last club. So at this point, I'm probably just going to cash my ace and king of spades and make my 10 tricks and lose the last 2 tricks. So that was just an example of the kind of hands that we're looking at. If you're interested in joining that and you'll have a chance to ask questions or answer polls, then you may well be interested in joining, and the details are below, or send me an email if you have any other questions about that.